Hey everyone, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here, your journey partner in business, welcoming you back to your weekly business energy flow forecast for the week of October 22nd of 2023. So I'm Sensei Victoria Whitfield, founder of strategicmeditation.com, blah, blah, blah. Founder of strategicmeditation.com, where I help impact-driven entrepreneurs and leaders get and stay grounded and clear in mind, body, and business. What I do in my work as your business and Reiki master and strategic coach is I help you increase your energy so that you can increase your impact. And this week of October 22nd of 2023 has got a lot of energy. So I'm not at all surprised that I'm like, stumbling over my words. If you saw the annual reading, you would have seen me talk about how the cards kept jumping out and the month kept disappearing for October. So this week, my spirit guides are saying the intense energy of this month of October 2023 is really compounded. I mean, we are between two eclipses right now during this week. So last week was the solar eclipse on the new moon. And we went over that, and that was a doozy. And what we've got coming up at the end of the week is an eclipse of the moon. We have a lunar eclipse of the full moon on this Saturday. So we've got a lot of energy in the week ahead. And with that being said, we understand that energy is emotion, energy in motion, emotion, energy in motion. So if we've got a lot of energy, that's just the new psychology term for emotion. Like for people who, did you know that? For all those who are like, oh, excuse me, y'all talking about, oh, I'm an empath and I'm like energy sensitive. Did you know that that just means you are emotional and that you are emotionally sensitive, that you are an emotional communicator, that you are tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the emotions within you and around you, ambiently, right, historically, non-linearly. It's all emotion. So we're talking about energy work. We're really talking about emotional work, even though when we as energy workers, right, I'm a Reiki master in 4 different lineages and counting, at least, and a founder of my own, right, of business Reiki. So as an energy worker, we're really working on the emotional body. You know that. Let's not forget, this is emotions. And so if there's a lot of energy, and if you ever wonder when people are talking about the energy in the room, they're talking about the emotion, the feel. Okay. And my spirit guide said, the message for you this week, right, as we go into our forecast now of what to expect is remember what matters most. What matters most? What matters most? Now, if this is the first time that you are seeing me speak, hi, nice to meet you. If this is not the first time that you are watching one of my videos or listening to one of my podcasts on the Journeypreneur podcast or watching one of my live streams on God knows where, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, right? If this is not the first time you're seeing a post from me on Twitter or TikTok, or if this is not the first time that you are hearing from me on Clubhouse, right? Or in your emails or your text message, wherever the heck, girl, I've been all over. Bruh, I've been all over. Right? Been in this sharing messages for over 13 years now, going on 14 this December. Whoa. You should know by now, if you know anything about me, that what matters most is, type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. This week in particular, you need to know how to tune into what matters most in each moment, right? You need to know what to prioritize as you go throughout the day, because this week is like a tidal wave of energy and emotion, right? Energy and motion. And it's important for you, as the energy surfer that you are, to be excited about the tidal wave that is coming through this week, rather than deer in the headlights, intimidated by this wave of energy coming through. Be kind to yourself if you fall into the latter category. So again, I'm going to say it. What matters most is how you feel. It's important that you know how you feel. You're able to delineate and differentiate and distinguish and articulate how you feel. You need to be able to see it and to perceive how you feel. Not only see and perceive, but then shift. Because if you can't lay eyes on how you feel from a moment-to-moment basis, you can't get your feelings in order. That's why, by the way, that's why what matters most is how you feel. Not because you're a raging narcissist. No, not because how other people feel is inconsequential, unimportant, and dumb, or to be poo-pooed. No, it's because you need to manage yourself. You need to lead yourself. You need to rearrange and reset and control yourself. You need to have a sense of self-discipline, right? Self-governance and emotional intelligence. You need to know how you feel if you're going to manage your feelings. But if you're constantly focused on how's everyone else feeling, what's everyone else doing, what is going on around me circumstantially, what is the general feeling environment, you're going to be reactive. But when you're aware of how you feel, and you can respond of like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. Is that in alignment with who I am and who I want to be? No? Okay, what can I do right now to shift that? What is the pattern in me that is creating this situation right now? What patterns in me is creating these feelings, right? Are these feelings even my own? These emotions? Or did I catch them like a cootie off of this environment of anxiety that I'm in right now? Okay, interesting. It's not my own. Yeah, so how do I feel? Like, what is the me that is feeling? Is it my higher self or my lower self? Is it the good wolf or the bad wolf that is feeling right now? Because I want to tap into the good wolf. I want to tap into my higher self. I want to tap into the greatest version of me, the one that came through the portal with the solar eclipse this month. Like, I really want to be that version and embody that version of myself. What does the me in the vortex feel like right now? What does the me in the vortex do right now in this situation? What would he do? What would she do? Okay, I'm gonna do that. That right there is embodying what matters most. Is how you feel. The method in which you are feeling will govern the behaviors and the actions and the results that you get, right? The behaviors, the actions that you take, the results that you get are governed by how, the method in which you intentionally feel. And with that, I'm going to pull the card of the week. And that is the Knight of Water. The Knight of Water. Oh gosh. Yeah, Knight of Water. And this is coming as a confirmation, right side up. So we already know that this is something that we need to work on. Where this is just the ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling thing, reminder of you're emotional, you're romantic, you're enthusiastic, and you are contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So water has to do with emotions in this tarot card deck. And the Knight is Action Jackson of like in medias res, for those of you who know literary terms or speak a little Latin. So it's the one in the thick of things is the Knight. He's in the emotions. Like if you look at him, he is riding that dolphin. He's like splashing around in the water. He's working on it. You need to work on your emotions this week. You need to actively manage your emotions, actively manage your energy, right? Your energy in motion, your emotions. Actively, intentionally make time and take time to do it. I will read from the book. Deep emotions arising from situations or relationships impact your life. Falling in love or a wedding proposal is possible. You or someone else close to you need to balance your emotions, lest you become overwhelmed. You may receive invitations to parties or other social opportunities. An extremely emotional person who's driven by a love of romance, art, and beauty. Someone who is charming, contemplative, and idealistic. Sensitive, romantic, imaginative, enthusiastic, refined, moody. Does it sound familiar? I know it's describing me, but I asked you, okay? Right, comment below, or if you want to be shady, tag somebody who needs to hear this message of like, you need to manage your emotions. You need to, okay, but let me ask you a question. Here it comes. Do you want my help with that? Like, is this kind of the dark continent? As Freud would say, like, oh, how the hell do you, man, with the situation I face in this week ahead, the meeting that I'm going into, Victoria, you have no idea, the opportunity that's in front of me, there's so much, I can't even see the forest for the trees. I don't even know how you could see the forest for the trees in helping me. You know what? Try me. Because two heads are better than one. And I don't know, it's not just my head, but I've got a whole pantheon of guides to help us out, right? And all the angels and archangels to bless and protect us as we go forward in this project. So reach out, 732-903-8573. Book your session, right? Text me there. Text is the best. And just text session. If you're interested, send the word session, or you could comment session below or DM it. You click on my face, wherever you are in the social medias watching this, or email me back. I'm interested in a session. But reach out. You don't have to figure this out on your own, right? And catch that wave this week, because for those of you who have an abundance, a serious quantum leap abundance opportunity coming up this week, and you are going to need help catching you as you flow into it, right? Ride the wave, but you don't have to ride the wave of all this extra energy, all this extra emotion by yourself, right? Get help, reach out. I'm here to support you. Sending you so much love. You do not have to lose your glow as you grow in life and business.